Today we're gonna check out the GoPro Hero 8 battery life and see how well it does in the cold. Check it out.
3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, what's going on? Today we are in beautiful Squamish, British Columbia, Canada, and we're gonna be testing out the GoPro Hero 8 battery life and seeing how well it does in the cold. GoPro batteries have historically been notoriously bad, especially in the cold, so really interested to see how this new GoPro performs. So I've been really resistant in buying new GoPro versions because up until the GoPro Hero 4, none of the newer versions after the Hero 4, you could add an accessory battery pack to the GoPro. So I found that when I'm doing things like ski touring, I just wanted to have a battery pack on there so I could leave my GoPro on throughout the day and not worry about changing the batteries or the battery dying. So now I'm really curious to see if their new battery can kind of perform without that external battery pack and you know, not die in the cold, because previous versions, sometimes you go out full batteries, it gets cold and they just die right away. Okay, so we've been rolling for about 2 hours now and we're at about 60% battery life, so lost 40% in about 2 hours with minimal recording. I'm using the GoPro mode where when you hit the button to start recording, it'll turn on the camera automatically, start the recording, and then once you hit it again to stop it, it'll turn the camera off. So it's a good way to conserve battery life, but I'm most interested in to see, when not using the GoPro, how much battery life is drained from the cold. So where we are today, it's about -2. We're going a bit higher in elevation, so it might drop to probably -5 at the coldest, which I think is right on that borderline of where batteries tend to really drop off. The other big factor with battery life is the different modes and features that you have enabled. So GoPro Hero 8 has Super View 2.0. That's going to use more battery life. If you have Bluetooth enabled, Wi-Fi enabled, if you're connecting to your phone, if you're watching playback. So definitely range will vary depending on how you use your GoPro. I'm trying to use it with the most minimal battery life features on or enabled to see how it does if you really want to maximize your battery life. This foot's really starting to drip. Whew. So we've been going for about 3.5 hours. GoPro battery life is at about 35%. Been had on a few times, connected it to my phone, switched through some different modes, been taking photos, left it on for about half an hour, so really haven't been too conservative with it, and battery's holding pretty good. That said, I still would love to have that external battery feature where you can just leave it on all day and it runs. Battery's clearly gonna die and I'm gonna need to go through at least another one or maybe even one more. So kind of what I expected, battery life got to about 30% and then died instantly. Couldn't even put it back on to record. So kind of typical GoPro batteries in the cold. Really don't like it. It's really too bad that the Hero 8 doesn't have a compatible battery backpack that you can use yet, because it's just really annoying when you're in the cold. Don't have easy access to your pockets to switch the batteries out. But did get a little more life than I did expect, but any extreme cold conditions, wouldn't recommend using this thing without some kind of power pack with you. Another weird issue I'm experiencing with the GoPro Hero 8 is that every time I try and turn it off, after about 5 seconds it powers back on. And twice now, the SD card has been unreadable and I had to pull out the battery and put it back in, then it's okay again. So first try with the Hero 8, already some quirks that I think GoPro still needs to figure out. Hit it. Yeah. Okay. So on the second GoPro battery, it died so fast, probably lasted an hour, maybe did like 3 or 4 recording clips, so it got a bit colder out and I think battery didn't like it. GoPro still does not do well in the cold. It's too bad. Really wish that it had a battery backpack to last a little longer so you don't have to keep switching batteries, because that really sucks to do when you're in the cold and you just want to get the shots and keep going. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, smash that like button. Consider subscribing and stay tuned for the next adventure. Peace.